Hi friends, Briggs Wallace here. This video is for you if you feel like your days get away from you and you feel like you rush in the morning and it sets the tone for the entire day. How many of us feel like that? Well, I have felt that way many a times. Barely enough time to get a shower, get the coffee in, get the kids out the door, they're late to school, then it's a cascading cycle of late and hectic feelings inside my body. But how do we get out of that? How do we use the law of attraction to recreate a new reality for ourselves when we get off into a negative momentum? So one thing we can do is we can realign to what's called a process called segment intending. So that's a way we co-create with the universe, setting our intention for the day with positive outcomes. And we do it by chopping up our day into little segments and visualizing each segment going well. So an example of it would be like this. I wake up in the morning and before I even get out of bed, I think about how nice it's going to be to take a warm shower and have my first sip of coffee and have a little bit of quiet time. Then I think about, okay, well, I need to feed myself and the kids need to eat. So I'm going to set my intention for positive outcome for that cycle. The kids are going to come down on their own when they smell the breakfast cooking. It's going to be nutritious and delicious and pack us full of energy for the day. Then I'm going to get the kids off to school and I'm going to get to work, right? And how am I going to do that though? Don't forget that segment, right? I'm going to hop in the car. Everybody's going to want to put their seatbelts on and it's going to be harmonious as we listen to music and beat bop along. Right? And then pull up. The car line goes well. And then I head to work. And at work, on the way to work, I'm listening to my favorite podcast or YouTube channel. And then when I get to work, I can anticipate that my favorite parking spot is going to be open for me to pull right in and head into work. Then I get into work and guess what? I get a few quiet moments in my office or at my cubicle to get a couple of deep breaths, maybe see a friend in the hallway, have a nice chat. And then we go into meetings. And in meetings, I'm articulate, I'm well-spoken, and my messages are received well, and we get a lot done, and it's easeful. Then I'm ready to go home for work, feeling productive and like I've gotten a lot done in the day and had a great impact. Now on the way to work, I imagine the traffic is really flowing and it takes no time at all while I'm listening to my favorite podcast. Every time I want to get in a new lane, someone just lets me in, just like I would let them, right? And then I get home and set the tone for that next segment with my family. Well, my partner and I are making a delicious and nutritious meal, and we have great conversation and our harmonious interactions. And then I set the segment for my sleep time that I want it to be relaxing and rejuvenating and restorative. So you set the tone. Don't let the tone of the day set you. You can create positive outcomes in every single segment of your life throughout all the day. So you can create a momentum that tells the law of attraction you're paying attention, you're participating, and you're co-creating. Your days can go better and better. You practice this into reality. You practice it into reality and it becomes a natural reflex to do so in time. So I want your days to go well. I want my days to go well. And this is how. Thanks for joining me on my journey. If you like this video, check out some of my other ones. Like, subscribe, or leave a comment below. I'd love to hear more about your journey and what you're up to and where you are. Many blessings and much love. Namaste.